So for level 1 in the first day, the teacher does all the modeling. So you will be making the circle map for brainstorming, you'll be making the tree map for organizing, and then you'll be writing the sentences. You'll be using guiding questions to get the information from the students, their ideas, but you already in your mind have an idea of what you're looking for. So to start, you'll explain to the learners, okay, I have a teddy bear here, so either a picture or hopefully a real one, and say we're going to write about the teddy bear, but first we need to brainstorm our ideas. So let's think about what we want to write about with the teddy bear, and we'll brainstorm using a circle map. So you always write in the middle the name of the object, so teddy bear, whether it's a person, a thing. And then you should already have in your head the 3 connecting words you'll be wanting to use. I'm going to be using has, feels, and can. So I'll tell my learners, okay, let's think, what does the teddy bear have? The teddy bear has, and I might say ears, nose, a hat, a bow, and I'm just going to pick one for now to start out, and if you wanted to validate the rest of their responses on the side, you can, but it could get a little bit confusing. And I'm going to be using different colors just as a support, but you don't have to. You could just use your pencil or pen. So I'm going to write a bow, and then it's often best to draw little pictures next to it in the beginning, because when you're doing this level at the beginning of the year, most often with first graders, they won't be able to read these words yet, and so this helps them. And then you'll say the next thing, we're looking for, how does the teddy bear feel? Teddy bear feels, and maybe you'd pass it around and they'll most often say soft. So then I'll write soft. And then the next connecting word I have in my head is can. And so I would model the teddy bear bending over and touching its toes. So I would say, okay, learners, all right, watch. The teddy bear can bend and touch its toes. What can we write down in our circle map that the teddy bear can do? Teddy bear can, and hopefully they would say bend. So then we write bend. And then you circle, do a big circle over all your ideas. So you've just now brainstormed your ideas. And then you explain to your learners, okay, we just brainstormed like good writers do, but the next step that good writers do is they organize their ideas. And we're going to organize our ideas on a tree map. And you can write it on the same page, but I kind of wrote mine a little bit too big by accident. So I'm going to get a separate page. So you always write the name at the top, so teddy bear. And then draw the line under it. And then you're going to have 3 branches because we have 3 connecting words. So drawing this in front of them is great. And our first connecting word is going to be has. That's the first one we talked about. I'm going to go ahead and do it in red just to help it match. So you'll say, okay, we're going to write about what the teddy bear has. And then we're going to write about how feels. The teddy bear feels. And then lastly, we're going to write about what the teddy bear can do. So teddy bear can. So the reason it's best to have this on one page is so you can see them both together. But you'll have a line under here and you'll fill it in using your circle map. So, all right, let's look at our circle map. So teddy bear has, would we say teddy bear has bend? Does that make sense? No, we're trying to find the word that makes sense for this. Teddy bear has soft, or teddy bear has a bow. And they would say teddy bear has a bow. I like to circle it to show that I've used it. So then you would copy, say, oh, look at it, I'm just going to write a bow here. Teddy bear has a bow. And actually on the slides I have it color coordinated. So to support in the beginning, you can write it in the same color. Has a bow. All right, now our next sentence will be about feels. And let's look at our tree map. Teddy bear feels, what makes sense there? Teddy bear feels bend? That doesn't make sense. Teddy bear feels soft? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do soft. So teddy bear feels soft. Some might think, oh, but they'll just know they're matching the colors. Well, yeah, maybe they are in the beginning, but it's a help step for them to know that they're trying to figure out what matches and makes sense. And the color coordinating is a support that often many need or want to use. And then our last one, teddy bear can. Teddy bear can. Teddy bear can. Oh, we just have bend left. So teddy bear, and that makes sense. Teddy bear can bend. This is all on day one. Again, you are doing all the modeling. And then the last step, you explain to learners, okay, we organized our ideas. Now we need to use our tree map to write sentences about it. All right. Again, you can color coordinate, so I'll go ahead and stick with the color coordinating on this. And always show how you start at the top and you go all the way down. Some learners might need the arrow to help, draw the arrow to help them. So I would say teddy bear has a bow, and I have the learner maybe echo it, copy you, and always model and talk about how you have to start with a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence. So teddy bear, so here's my first spot. And then what do I write next? Has, I'm going to write has, and then a bow. And I need to remember, I always need punctuation, a period at the end. So teddy bear has a bow. My next sentence, I'm just going to go straight down here. Teddy bear feels soft. So let's model writing capital letter at the beginning. Teddy bear feels soft. And what do I need at the end? I need my period. And my last sentence, teddy bear can bend. So let's start at the top. We need a capital letter at the beginning of our sentence. Teddy bear can bend. All right, and when I'm teaching it, I always say we do like big hands for the capital. Teddy bear has a bow. We do like a stop sound for them to know, like, oh, we need that period. So if I'm teaching it, I often model that as well. So that's day one. So then now you've completed the whole process for them. You've modeled it, and the students haven't written. They haven't done any of that. They just watched. So now they're probably tired of sitting. So they're moving on to another subject area, going to take a break or something. So then day two, so you wake up, starting a new day, and the student's job is to just write. So you would have already pre-written and filled out the full tree map. And so you're going to start out, okay, remember yesterday I made a tree map, and then we used our tree map to organize our ideas, and then we used that tree map to write down our ideas. So a nice support here might be just drawing the arrows, because now it's not colored, but you could do it in color. Like if you have a multiple group, or if I was one in the classroom, I wrote this and photocopied, so I didn't have the option of coloring, making it color coordinated, but you can. But oftentimes the arrows can be enough of a support. So I would model with them. Okay, remember we always start at the top. What's it about? It's about a teddy bear. So teddy bear has a bow. Teddy bear has a bow. I would have your learner use their fingers and say teddy bear has a bow. So now your learner's writing it one sentence at a time. So pretend I'm the learner. So as the learner, I'm writing teddy bear has a bow. And then, oh, nice job. I like how you started with capital and you ended with a period, and you have all your ideas down. And then you can see if they can maybe do it by themselves, but you can draw that arrow as a support. All right, let's do our next sentence. What's our next sentence going to be? Start at the top. Teddy bear feels soft. So have them touch and say it. Teddy bear feels soft. So oftentimes they'll write just second right here, then the third, and that's totally fine. Or once they're ready, they know, oh, I'm just going to do a finger space, then I'll keep writing. But at this level, you will often see it like this. Teddy bear feels soft. All right, and then ask your learner, okay, what's our third sentence going to be? And hopefully they'll touch it and show you and say, teddy bear can bend. And maybe you need to draw this arrow for them. All right, teddy bear can bend. right, so now they've completed that. So writing doesn't have to take a lot of time. All right, this is literally maybe 10 minutes or so. Oh, done with writing for today. Moving on to the next subject area. You're taking a break. We're going somewhere. We're going to the park, a field trip. So that's day 2. Then day 3, the learners are responsible for both organizing and writing. So you would have already had a pre-drawn out circle map based on the one that you already did. So again, if you have a small group or a whole class, you would draw it and photocopy it, so the colors aren't an option. But if it's just doing for one learner and you feel that they need the support, you can stick with the color coordinating. And so you'll say, okay, it's your job to now take your ideas from the circle map and then write them onto our tree map. And this is called a starter tree map because it has the subject at the top, the teddy bear, and the 3 connecting words. They're just having to pick at this level 1 which word makes sense. So then you would say, okay, let's see, teddy bear has, which word made sense? What did we pick from our circle map for teddy bear has? Should you put teddy bear has bend or teddy bear has a bow? They now might have memorized this, so they've seen it for 2, now 3 days. So then you would say, okay, teddy bear has, and the learner writes a bow. All right, now our next one, teddy bear feels. How did we say that teddy bear feels? Teddy bear feels soft or teddy bear feels bend? And they would say soft. All right, let's write soft. Teddy bear feels soft. And the last step, teddy bear can, well, we just have bend left, but does that make sense? Teddy bear can bend. So then they write, and again, they're copying it, so they don't have to know how to spell any of this yet. All right. And then again, they've already written the sentences before, so this next step should be easier. It's a review of what they did the day before. But again, you can still stick with those arrows. Okay, remember we start at the top. We want this to know what's our sentence about. Teddy bear has a bow, and then they can write that one sentence. At this step, they're usually able to write this, but you can go ahead and draw the arrows for them and have them go independently trying to do all 3. It all depends on the level of your learner and how much support they need. Luckily, because they are homeschooling, you can provide a lot of support versus a whole classroom of learners. So then they write this by themselves, and hopefully they start with their capital, reminding them, okay, teddy bear has a bow. Teddy bear feels soft. Teddy bear can bend. And I always have my learners read it to themselves and check. And I always have them underline the capital letter at the beginning. Teddy bear has a bow, and then circle the period to prove that they had it. Teddy bear feels soft. Teddy bear can bend. In first grade, you're supposed to own the sentence structure, and that's just, having a complete sentence and having the correct capitalization and punctuation at the end. So that's an added step that we often always use. So that shows how to do a 3-day process for level 1.